Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business. Sorry, right in front of your eyes. And yeah, this is a daily video series that follows the exact same structure. I start with some questions from the audience. This means that you can ask a question down below, and then I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. Then I run you through my business stats, which is basically just this big sheet where I track every key number in terms of my revenue, cost, and also growth of social channels. Then I run you through my to-do list, so basically just what I do on a day-to-day basis to run this operation. And then some live strategy, which is just me brainstorming out loud on how I'm planning to get to $1 million a year in personal profit. I've taken two previous coaching businesses of my own to $1 million a year in revenue, but the profit margins were on the lower end, between 30 to 40%. So that doesn't really count, right? So yeah, the rules that I've set for myself in order to make sure that I enjoy this business as much as possible is that I can only take calls 3 days a week with my clients, sales calls, whatever calls it might be, networking calls too. So I'm really careful about the time that I spend. So I've actually decided to not do any sales calls anymore because I want to spend all my time on calls with my clients. So yeah, this is also just me figuring out how to make so good content resources and marketing in a way where I don't have to jump on calls with people. So I played a long-term sales cycle game, which will hopefully also allow me to operate this business at an 85% profit margin. Last month I did around 36k with in profit, so like 37, 38k in rev. That was a long intro today. I don't know, I got carried away, but we dive into some questions. This is the Daily Updates channel, which is the channel that you're watching right now. And yeah, I head into community, then I scroll until I haven't interacted with a comment. So we start off with this comment right here from Leap. Good to see you, bro. Hey Fred, can you share your Google Sheet again? It says I have no access to it. I'm going to start doing an update video as well. And I really love the Google Sheet that you're using. Thanks, of course, bro. So the reasons why you can't edit in it is because it's mine, right? So what you want to do, bro, is that you want to take this link that I'm sending you, then you want to press file and then make a copy. Mine is in Danish, all right? What you want to do, bro, is that you only want to change the columns, and to whoever who maybe also want to copy this, you want to change only the white columns, which means that these columns right here are variables, which means that they are, you shouldn't touch them because they're automatic, all right? So just delete all of this, and then also reset the rev and cash, and then you can also name, these are named based off these ones, all right? So bro, just take the link that I'm giving you right now. You'll be the viewer, copy link, and then I'll give it to you right here, bro, and to everyone else too. There we go. Yeah, so just make your own copy, bro. That's basically just it. Next question here from Tyler. What's up, bro? Let me see. When joining a high ticket done with you or do it yourself after 4 months, what do you charge for a renewal as MRR each month? Is it the same price for both tiers? And do you auto roll them into by getting their card on file up front, or do you pitch it at the end? Love the bits. Thank you, bro. Here's how I go about renewal. So pretty interesting question here, and hopefully I'm qualified to answer this because I have a 75% renewal rate on a, basically right now, a 9.5k USD offer. So my lifetime value for every single client that I work with is around 15k. So what I do is that obviously the first time that people join, most people, they either split it, so the 9,500 US, they either split it in two, which means that is this once, or this once, what I'm talking about, in a split, and then this number, or in a 3-time payment, right? So what I've done so far is that I don't keep people's card on file. I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's a very US based thing to do. So people, like, there's not a hidden thing in terms of like, if they don't cancel, I continue the monthly recurring. It's just a 9.5k transformation and a mentorship you buy from me. It's the only offer that I've had for the past 10 months. I don't have my do it yourself offer ready, bro. That's the thing I'm building now. So yeah, 9.5k for 4 months. And yeah, if people want to renew, then I let them renew at the price that they paid me the first time. So this means that whenever I bring clients on, I always tell them that the price that you've paid me once is the price that you'll pay forever. Because, for example, when I reopen spots again for my Done With You, the 1st of September, that's when my mentorship opens again, because my video program and course and community is everything is built out there. It's going to be really good. I'm basically dedicating more than 10 weeks to just that thing. So I'm spending a lot of time on it because I really enjoy it. But then, of course, with this in mind, the prices will go up. And I'm not doing like a marketing stunt where the first week it will be cheaper and I didn't let anyone in before closing down at a cheaper price. I don't really like to push people with price and urgency. I think people should work with me when they feel ready for it, and if it makes sense in their budget and they feel like it is the right fit for them. They shouldn't work with me because they feel financially pressured to it because I'm stunting a price increase or whatever. So this means that the people that I'm working with now, they will get the opportunity to continue working with me at the price that they paid me the first time they joined me. And a lot of people respect that a lot. Yeah, it is typically both worth it for me because I have a really good relationship with these people, and it is typically very worth it for them too. I think most of the main reasons why people renew is that most people know that I'm working with, right, is that I took my previous coaching business to 207K per month. So I got the volume locked in with a big sales team, and then now I'm doing right between 40 to 50K a month in profit with this business model that I'm doing now, which is a lean team, right, and just me basically. So I've done both basically. So I think that's the reason, which is very cool. And then of course also the relationship. So the way that I go about renewals, bro, is that you realize that people join you the first time, right, because they have a problem. And then it is my job to fix the problem, right? So like give them the key to their problem so that they can get to where they want to be. And when I've done that, I've done my job, basically, right? Like people come to me with a problem and a current state and they want to get to a desired state. And they typically pick me as their mentor because I've walked the path that they want to walk as well. Not only does the path get them to their outcome, which is their goal, it can be monetary, it can be in terms of rules and basically just like how their business is constructed in terms of time, profit, and also how much money they make. But a lot of people also, it is very important to them the path of getting them there, right? Because, for example, you, Tyler, if you wanted to scale your business, like you could easily scale your business by implementing a no-brain guarantee, working more hours, spending way more money on ads or team members, and then you would just add more volume into your business. It doesn't matter how, but you just add more volume into a no-brain offer. So you push people over the line and you would make more money, quote unquote, but it would maybe be in a way that you don't want to grow your business, right? So a lot of people have fixed their problem short term while setting their business up long term. So I know that my biggest job as a mentor they just paid is to fix their short term constraints while building something long term that they'll be really happy about in 1 to 2 years, even though I'm not around as their mentor anymore, because it is my job and responsibility to make sure that I set people up for success. All right. And once we fix the short term constraints, another constraint just pops up. So if I can present myself as a person that can continuously fix bottlenecks, and people are paying me 9.5K for 4 months, and they bring in greater value than the 9.5K they pay, then it's very natural that people will renew and continue paying because the value to the dollar is greater, right? They get more for their money than what they feel like they're paying. So I think that's the most important thing, is that you just continuously make sure that people you work with can see the direction and they feel like that you've helped them. That is very important. So the way that I typically renew people, bro, is that when people's subscription and membership is coming to an end, I'll take another call with them, and then we'll just figure out if it makes sense to work together, right? So typically recap the last 4 months, look how far we've gone together, and look how much you've improved. You're currently here, and we are working on this thing, and over the next month we need to solve this problem and this problem so that you can get here. So it's almost a new sale in a sense. I don't see it as a sales call. I just see it as another consulting call where I make sure that people feel like this is the direction that I would recommend them, and this is how I would go about it. And if they feel like that is a good fit, then typically they say yes to an additional period of time. And if it doesn't fit them, then I wish them all the best. So yeah, that's how I go about it, bro. I hope that made good sense. Bit of a longer answer, but I wanted to emphasize on like my whole philosophy and thought process around renewals and these things, because I'm not the best salesperson, so I don't feel good about upselling people and like asking for more. But of course, I also know that it's very much worth it to continue working with me because of the like straight on logic value that I deliver by them signing more clients and making more money, but also because I know where my business is now by doing these long term things that I want to help these people implement so that they can harvest the same fruits as I'm harvesting right now, you know. So yeah, I hope that covers it. The next thing on the to-do list is business stats. So we just want to check out how many subs we have. So 280 on the daily updates. Then we head over to my main YouTube channel. We have 6383. So we scroll all the way down. We make a new date here. 6383. Instagram is, and daily updates 280. Yesterday, basically just a 000 day, no cost, no rev, no cash, which is pretty normal when you don't do any acquisition. Yeah, to-do list today. Today was Thursday and I didn't have a single call today, so I just built my program as I do most of the days and hours where I don't have any calls. I just spend my time on my program. Then I also sorted out a lot of boring stuff such as flight tickets, train, these things, because I am traveling back to Dubai for 2.5 months due to some whatever you want to call it, tax reasons. So yeah, I'm leaving for Dubai on Monday for 2.5 months. So yeah, tomorrow I have calls, and then I've been with my girlfriend for 6 years tomorrow, so we're going out for dinner. And then Saturday and Sunday, no work. I'll just spend time with my family because I won't see them for 2.5 months. And then Monday morning I'll leave for Dubai. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. It's not planned, but yeah, that's life sometimes, you know. So yeah, that's it for today's daily update. I hope you enjoyed. Today's strategy was basically just me digging a little bit deeper into the renewal question from Tyler, which was really good. So I wanted to give you a lot of info there in terms of how I go about the whole process and how I position my pricing and my philosophy towards people have a new problem until we fix it and then they'll get a new one, you know. So I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you business as usual tomorrow.